the first Legacy Cup that is in the NA time zone, and I am really excited so far from the matchups. Sadly, we only saw one mythical around, but it is what it is. We will see more, I believe, in the future. So we have Mushuk being locked in by Invincible, and I believe Tuwire can be the second pick because of the insane Faraday Cage combo with P-Jab, which does a lot of damage, by the way.
Yeah. Did he use this combo before? Like in the previous match?
I have not seen him use this before yet. But again, he does not go for it. He just goes with Tulkin instead to pressure the Kino out of here.
Yeah, and also like banning Okama basically make Nagai's a must pick here. But let's see what he decides to go. If he wants to ban Okama or Nagai's. And actually, never mind, he decides to go neither of those options. He goes for the token. So protecting Nitrosil and Mix for future picks. And now Nagai's is picked here. And so is Nitrosil and Mix. So let's go. This is the first game from this finals. So the heater basically guaranteed that this Kino, if he decided to go for Beta Burst, it won't do that much damage on Mushuk. And
I'm not sure if this Kino actually lives a double in from Wastewater and the Furious Soul. It is
uh, I
questionable.
feel I feel that he's going for the Noxolot spot. Yeah. So here we see Nagai's getting some damage. And let's see if it is a wastewater. Oh, it is. Okay, so he did a split damage, doing good damage on Kino. In the end, Kino lives with only
26%.
26%. Yeah. But Nagai's now is in the battlefield. Nagai's Fury is up, and Size Surge as well.
I mean, it is definitely not the best turn to be around in, but the Fury should be a good chunk of damage on Tulkan, but should not be killing it because it's not Madness buffed. But indeed, it is still on 80%, which means it can still live this turn if it goes through a wastewater, but I think it's highly unlikely that it lives through and through. And if it's Deceit Aura, well, Sacrifice cannot go first as well because it's a 3 prior, so this is a really rough spot, and I'm not sure how he wants to encounter this or go through this turn itself. But Tulkan does not take the risk, it just backs out, and Idrisil comes in for the safe play right now.
Mm-hmm.
Stonewall on Naga is very, very interesting. Is this a wastewater being followed up, or how are we looking at this? Beta burst doing a lot of damage, down to 20. Wastewater comes in, doesn't do much. Is this a reactive vial? Yes, it is. So it gets that healing up as well. So Naga is looking like on a strong spot right now, but the thing is, a double lane should still be enough to get this kill just because it's neutralized now. So I think narcoleptic hit plus wastewater should be enough. But it might just back out and let someone else come in and take the hit. I think Yalis might be a perfect swap right now on that spot.
The problem is that if he does this, he won't have DA anymore. So he
Okay,
might want to go all in for this Mushuk to keep pressuring.
so Naga came in on a swap, right?
Yes.
That's one turn, and then it played another turn two. This is another turn three. So it will have one turn left until unless it comes in on a swap again. I think, if I'm not wrong, because when it came in, it used one turn. Then one turn was played, which is two, and this is the third turn. So it will have one more turn left unless it comes in on a swap. But yeah, I'm still not sure if that's the best way to go with it or go by it. Because, well, here's the thing. Invincible does not want to bring 2-wire in because the type advantage is with him right now, you know. He does not want to lose that type advantage right now. When it's against him, he can bring the 2-wire in and even the odds kind of thing.
So now 𝗧𝗵𝗺𝗁 going for Mushuk spot. Mixed tickets, no problem. 20% damage total. And allergic spread actually going for applying the toxic ticks there. Now,
That
this toxic ticks might be really good for this guys, since a narcoleptic hit now guaranteed a kill.
the toxic ticks are gonna take it down to 4.7%. But
Mhm.
from there, it still has some life left in it. But again, the thing here is 𝗧𝗧𝗺 is quite chilling because 𝗧𝗧𝗺 is not really threatened by anything. It is just chilling.
Mhm.
𝗬𝗬𝗪, if wants, it can do a crystal bite and a fury together should kill the mix. 2-wire can be a problem, but if 2-wire comes in, it neutralizes the 𝗧𝗧𝗺, which means it's gonna do more harm than doing good. So Tulkin does not want to come in. Mushuk cannot live this. 𝗧𝗧𝗺 is already in there. So yeah, this is definitely looking
It is
rough.
the last round from the 𝗬𝗪𝗪𝗪.
I think he's asking in the tournament. So we are in the
Oh,
finals.
okay.
This is match 1 of finals, Vasi.
Here we see a narcoleptic hit. Oh wait, the guy's gonna survive with 1 HP?
It possibly will if that is enough. Like if 0.5% is 1 HP, then it will be living this.
I might be.
Oh yeah, Lele. And it lives on 0.4%, which, to be honest, is the most value it could get because literally the 𝗬𝗪𝗪 is still active. I think narcoleptic hit is the only
No,
thing
no,
that
no.
could underspeed it, right? Wait, it
Actually,
is
the
turned
𝗬𝗪𝗪
5
is
now,
not.
right? Oh, sorry, my bad. Yeah,
It's
it's off now.
yeah.
So, well, the Naga is as good as dead now. It's probably not doing anything right now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this looks rough. Talwin
Oh, and that
definitely needs to.
wire with chamomile is something that I never faced, I guess, but I already saw some people like talking about it and how different it can be.
Mm-hmm. Let us take a look at the back seat. So, Kino is at the back. We have a 𝗧𝗪𝗪𝗪 in the back. I don't know. This 2-wire is still. I mean, 2-wire Tulkin both on full HP is so much threat for this 𝗧𝗪𝗪𝗪, to be honest. And well, 𝗬𝗪𝗪, while still being an answer to both of them, it does not want to get caught on a swap in or something, or it's gonna take a brutal death. Okay,
Oh,
hook kick
hook
goes
kick
in.
lands. Okay, good damage there. But at the same time, Faraday Cage gonna do good damage on Madeline. Spores used to guarantee the kill on the guys and also save some stamina from 𝗧𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪. And whoa, that was a lot of damage on Madeline.
Yeah, it takes 2x.
Now, 𝗂𝗏 joined the battlefield, and it might be enough to kill this 2-wire. Like a double up there. But the problem is that can 𝗂𝗏 survive a single? Oh, it can survive a single tink for sure. Does Invincible has a good swap? Press X. Oh, never mind. So no swaps here. We see a sharp steps, and here is water cannon. It is indeed enough to bring this 2-wire down. And here we see a Toxic King attacking 𝗂𝗏, bringing 𝗂𝗏 to 30% AGP left.
Well, here's the thing now. 𝗂𝗏 needs to stay safe until the time comes in where it has to swap in to kill that Tulkin with an aquatic whirlwind. But even then, I think Invincible is smart enough to have that Tulkin survive that for sure with like 5 or so HP. But having aquatic whirlwind is good in itself. I think this is a time that 𝗂𝗏𝗃 swaps out and stays on for later on.
Yeah, Talwin is a save 𝗂𝗏𝗃 indeed. For Toucan, especially with aquatic whirlwind, just as you said. So here we see Mix joining, and Mix might be going all in for 𝗂𝗏𝗃, right? On 𝗂𝗏𝗃's spot. Oh wait, maybe not. Maybe 𝗧𝗏𝗺 can cover this with allergic spread. So probably Mix might just go all in for Madeline's spot. Avoid any damage from like hook kick. It feels good. Now, can this Mix kills this Madeline with like 30% HP left with a single C spike?
It should easily kill it. I think 𝗂𝗏𝗃 just backs out here, to be honest. Even if okay, I'm not 100% sure, but we are already. I think we confirmed it, right? That Mix is faster than Kino, right? Because when we saw that Kino wanted to sacrifice, I think Kino died from a 3 prior from Mix, right? So maybe sacrificing Kino might not be the worst idea to get 𝗧𝗏𝗺 in fresh, but the problem again is that it's giving too much time for Invincible right now, and that 𝗂𝗏𝗃 still needs to be around next to the 𝗧𝗏𝗺 while the thing is happening. Only then the Tulkun can be killed, I think. This is still a very rough spot for them to be stuck in. But Talwin has to make a decision right now because it will be impacting the game a lot.
So here we see Talwin saving 𝗂𝗏𝗃 for later with aquatic whirlwind. And 𝗧𝗏𝗺 is the one to join here. And never mind, Invincible decides to go for that spot. Crystal Bite gonna land on Mix and gonna do a heavy damage, bring this Mix down. I'm not sure about this. 𝗧𝗏𝗺 gonna finish Madeline. So it is one kill for each of them, but the problem is that 𝗂𝗏𝗃 can just join the battlefield once again with a whirlwind.
Yeah, I think it comes down to how much. I mean, it comes down to if Tulkun has this like spread correctly made to survive an aquatic whirlwind from 𝗂𝗏𝗃, because my personal Tulkun has that, and I believe a lot of people do run that as well because they want to live that and they want to surprise the 𝗂𝗏𝗃s. But if it does, then there will definitely be a wind burst coming in from the Tulkun to the 𝗧𝗏𝗺. And no, it is
Never
not
mind.
spread, sadly.
Yeah, so the previous turn, like, we might needed to go for the Gaialis.
Yep, you're right.
So now Kine joins the battlefield. It will be able to, like, I didn't see if MrZao X, I think it didn't. But if it did, a stone wall will be used here. If it didn't, maybe revitalize on 𝗧𝗏𝗺 or a Beta Burst on 𝗧𝗏𝗺. Oh, never mind. Or
Sacrifice gets the job
sacrifice.
done.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, way better.
I was just thinking of it because sacrifice is always good value. Its stats being passed and madness buff on top of it to make it a +5/+5.
Wow.
Oh, sorry, +5, +3, +2. We are at the same stats that it had last time, and we can clearly see where it came from. Acid reflux coming in, good chunk of damage. That Yggdrasil goes down to 25%. Looks like Talwin has this match in its bag unless there is something that I'm missing, but no, nothing is stopping this victory. Match number 1 for Talwin, taking it for the Asylum campus. To Rock is being banned first, and Scarawat on the other side for Invincible. Mushuk is being picked first again. It was Mushuk first as well, last match as well, right?
Yes, it was.
Wait, it was exactly the same start, right? Nox and Tulkun? Or am I wrong?
No. Toucan was banned. It was Nox and Kino.
Hmm.
And here we
Oh,
see the combo with the wire.
we have the combo in here. And the worst part is there is nothing to dodge the combo on the right side unless that
Unless,
token is faster than the two wire. Sorry, slower than the two wire. Wait, hold on. There is one way that the two wire removes that, but I think it has to come in afterwards and not before in order for that to work. But no, I don't think there's anything stopping this combo from happening because
well,
there is no toxic
Talwin
temps.
has Talwin has the heater token, so we're gonna mitigate incoming damage. And it might not be enough to bring one of those stems down. Like the burn set is no joke. And there we go. This is the second match. If a Talwin got this game, he's gonna be the winner of this tournament.
Is he
Champion.
gonna be consistently good enough to get this best of two with the 2-0, or is he gonna face a little bit of a backlash coming in from Invincible, who so far has a very nice clean record in this tournament? We will find out shortly enough. But I do believe we have a P-Jab Faraday Cage coming in straight on that Tulkin spot for sure.
I forgot about the chamomile. So chamomile removes the heater, like the burn status from 2 wire. So if this Mushuk is faster than 2 wire, the P-Jab gonna just apply the -1 defense that the 2 wire desires.
Mm,
And the heavy
That's
damage will come.
that's exactly the combo, right? P-Jab and
Yes.
I mean even at base speed, Mushuk is faster than 2 wire if I'm not wrong. And
A
indeed, it
wind
looks like
burst.
that will be happening. A P-Jab followed up by a Faraday Cage coming straight up. 3 toxic ticks. I think it goes down to 50%.
Yeah. But at the same time, look at the damage on 2 wire. So
Mm-hmm.
like for a 54% HP is no joke as well.
Yeah, I think Tulkin is, guaranteed dead in 2 turns. The question is about, do you want to kill it now or do you want to leave it for later? As for 2 wire, usually what I do when I do this combo is on turn 2 I do a hologram to, bait some attacks, but he
Oh
cannot do
no
that
no.
because he has
Yes.
the chamomile
The
on it.
chamomile. Yeah. And I was expecting a Mana's buff in the previous turn uh on 𝗧𝗵𝗶. Either way, here we see a NATO trying to guarantee the kill there. It doesn't kill, thanks to the swap. And here we see an uppercut finishing this token. So the first blood goes for Invincible here. And now it's time for Mana's buff. So Mana's buff is used here finally on 𝗧𝗵𝗺, which now is +2 special defense, +2 special attack.
Here's the thing though, there is nothing like. Okay, if Naga comes in right now, that is so good. This Mushuk is taking a narcoleptic hit and a Psy Surge or, sorry, Beta Burst straight in the face without any excuse. So that is guaranteed double mental attacks there. Mix might be a good swap in there, but still, this looks pretty good board for Talwin comparing the speeds right now, because I'm pretty sure it's narcoleptic hit and Beta Burst coming in from Naga.
Mm-hmm.
As for Invincible, I think probably looking at a tornado or wind burst towards the 𝗧𝗵𝗺 for sure. But here's the thing, the Tulkin cannot stay in next turn because Fury will be online and Fury is threatening it for sure. Considering it died from the aquatic whirlwind last time, we already know it's not fully, let's not even say fully, but not even normally tanky enough. So narcoleptic hit and beta burst, I think it lives on 5% if I'm not wrong. If I saw the numbers right. Okay, 20 actually. Gave it way
Yeah,
more
and with
credit.
water. Whoa, that's huge damage. You're gonna proc the reactive vial, so we might see some heavy damage here on that guys. And this guys didn't have a Mana's buff, so we're gonna bring it down. Good turn for Invincible. That's the second attempt going down, and Mushuk stays still with low HP. Yeah, but either way, it is stay still.
Yeah, this was looking really Like, Invincible is showing the invincible plays right now, not dying no matter what is happening. The combo at the start was good in itself, but the follow-up is looking pretty strong as well. Talwin does not have any more buffs coming his way for free. There is no Kino right now to help him out as well. So it's looking pretty rough, but Invincible right now just smashing the damage buttons as much as he can, getting as much damage out as he can. Show off comes off on the 𝗬𝗚𝗺, but it is still looking pretty rough, to be honest. I still think this is gonna be rough for Talwin to make a comeback into with 5 Tems alive. The stamina is gonna be a problem soon. That mix being full HP always threatens me because 𝗕𝗵𝗶 spam is not something you take so lightly, you know. It can literally drain stamina so quick before you even notice.
Sorry, I need to do something here. So now I'm back.
Welcome back.
Oof, heavy damage there. Mushu gonna go down thanks to the OX. And Wind Burst gonna do really good damage. Making the trance proc. But only the trance. And here we see our exit reflux, and whoa, that's heavy damage. +4 special attack is no joke. So making like the amount of Tems equals here for both sides. Now it has to deal with 𝗧𝗵𝗺𝗫 with +4 attack, and this 𝗧𝗵𝗺𝗫 is with energy drink. Is that it?
Looks like it for sure. I mean, most of the 𝗫𝗏𝗀𝗃s lately are running energy drink, if I am being honest.
Nox was a letter. Okay, thank you, Rosie. I lost that. So here we see Madeline joining. And Fri Cage gonna hurt a lot on this Madeline.
I think 70%, right? No, 60.
Almost 6.
It was P-Jab last time. I forgot. That is why.
Yeah. But either way, like, 𝗬𝗚𝗺 goes down and 𝗧𝗏𝗺𝗺 needs to join here. Which might be a little problematic since, like, it has... okay, the Nullify status guaranteed that it's gonna get... it won't get super effective damage. But in the end, like, Mix in the back. So he might want to kill Madeline before Madeline do anything. Madeline might be fast enough to alt speed to wire, but can a single attack? Oh, never mind. Here we see a NATO landing first. Is not enough to kill Madeline. And here we see a Crystal Bite finishing this 2-wire, bringing this 2-wire down. Now is 𝗫𝗏𝗀𝗃 enough to kill? Ooh, that's heavy damage. 𝗧𝗏𝗺𝗃 hits Madeline, and yeah, Madeline goes down. So you're gonna be 𝗧𝗏𝗺𝗺 versus Mix and 𝗫𝗏𝗀𝗃.
Well, I mean, it depends on how much damage the acid reflux is gonna do now. But again, Mix is ready to 𝗕𝗵𝗶 right away and put it in overexertion range for sure.
Like, there is another problem.
Go ahead.
For Invincible. We didn't see that item yet, so I'm pretty sure it might be the first aid kit. So if first aid kit proc, I'm not seeing a way for this 𝗧𝗏𝗺𝗺𝗃 be killed here. Either way, we see some energy manip here trying to make this 𝗧𝗏𝗺𝗺𝗃 OX, and afraid of this, and actually aware of this, so Talwin avoid like any OX here, any free damage.
Yeah, Talwin is playing really safe right now, and he does go for the reflux even with the exert on him. But that is not enough to kill, but those 2 ticks are still gonna be an issue, bringing it down to less than 50, so another reflux is gonna be the kill. Can he stall the match till then is the question now.
Oof. Okay, so here we see the first aid kit, and 𝗬𝗂𝗃 might go down in this turn. If 𝗬𝗂𝗃 is going down this turn, I'm not seeing a way for invincible kills because we are not
I
seeing
don't
like
think
heavy
𝗬𝗂𝗃.
damage.
Okay, it actually went for 𝗬𝗂𝗃, huh? Isn't that an overexertion? That is an overexertion.
Yeah, so now he needs to kill with 2 crystal spikes, and I didn't pay attention how much damage a single crystal spikes did. Now we're about to find out.
17.5, and that
Ooh, and it is
is.
enough. So he will
Yep.
be able to kill this game so close. We're gonna go for for another match.
Yep,
Ooh.
that will be 1-1 for both of them. This is a back-to-back. So match number 3 for the finals of Legacy Cup 18 potty break. That is a quick potty, I would say, to be honest, unless he's playing from phone right now while putting the dump down. But Turok is taking an insta ban again from Talwin's side by Invincible.
I don't recall. Oh, no, it was the same ban. And Talwin decided to ban 𝗧𝗵𝗶 for sure. Like, Talwin still has, like, 𝗂𝗀𝗃𝗃 to answer 𝗧𝗵𝗃. But I'm not sure it would be good to, like, play against it, since, like, the last pick and bans, I would say that was just, like, one good read. When he decided to ban the guys in the end.
I mean,
So he's calling for 𝗧𝗵𝗃, so Talwin might have a good plan against his 𝗧𝗵𝗃.
I really hope he does, because to be honest, the Mushuk to Wire combo was still open, but he decided not to go with it, even though it was a really, really strong combo to begin with. He decided to start with Tulkin, so probably he has something in his mind as well, going through and through. But let's see how does Talwin respond to this Tulkin pick right here.
So here we see a 𝗂𝗃𝗃, and we might see something to answer the 𝗬𝗃, probably? Yeah, like 𝗬𝗃𝗽𝗽 would be good on turn 2.
I mean, Ukama and Yola are pretty strong to begin with, but the question still is, well, that 𝗧𝗵𝗃 now is a. Okay, here's the thing. 𝗧𝗵𝗃 can one-shot Ukama, 𝗧𝗵𝗃 can one-shot the Naga, 𝗧𝗵𝗃 can one-shot the 𝗬𝗚𝗃. 𝗧𝗵𝗃 and Tulkin combined can probably kill the 𝗬𝗚𝗃. 𝗧𝗵𝗃 and Tulkin combined can also kill the Kinu, so I think the left slot is looking like a free double lane, right? Or am I just seeing it wrong? Maybe 𝗬𝗚𝗃 can live that double lane, just maybe, but everything else is looking crispy fried if they are attacked. If the Nox is banned right now.
You might be right. You might be right. Like, T-Strike doesn't do much damage on 𝗬𝗚𝗃. But yeah, in the following turn, 𝗬𝗚𝗃 dies.
I think 𝗬𝗚𝗃 and Kinu, both of them can live the double lane, but anyone else other than those two, okay, never
Ooh,
mind. Now
no
Noxolotl
𝗬𝗚𝗃.
can live. Oh wait, actually, you know what? Thunderstrike and Windburst covers everything, but Kinu lives that actually. So it's a 50-50 if he goes for a double lane with Fury Soul and Thunderstrike, or Windburst and Thunderstrike. And it's a swap between Kino and Nox. Depending on which attack is done, they can live. But this is still pretty rough if you ask me.
Like, if Ikinu, um, if Ikinu joins the battlefield, it might be enough to like survive. And we don't know the speed from this Ikinu, but like, if he could like sacrifice on the following turn on Yallar, that would be huge.
Yeah, you are right. That would actually be a lot of value for sure. Well, turn one is looking pretty straightforward, as I said. For Invincible, at least, it's very straightforward. But Talwin has to make a decision and has to make some sacrifices.
So here we see Kinu indeed joining the battlefield, as expected.
So what did an Invincible press is what we're gonna see. But that is the most surprising swap I've seen. Decides to swap the mix in and keeps the Scarab in the place. Thunder Strike going in. I don't know if I like the safe place, to be honest. Sometimes they are really risky. But it
Well,
might.
like, it is a setup, and now this, like, Barry's a little threatened by Side Surge. Maybe a double up can kill it? No way it can.
I know only one song, and that is that song taught to me by Kunders. But that thing being kept aside, I think Kinu might be dying with a C spike if it is going first. But Kinu just decides to back out, playing it safe right now. 𝗧𝗵𝗶 comes in there. C spike nicely taken by it, not an issue right now as we speak.
And Savage Suplex did a really good damage on this Scaravolt. But Scaravolt decides to go for Burrow.
Scared as hell right now with the bear. He decides to hide below the land. I'm really surprised that we have a Scara that's really like slower than 𝗃𝗀𝗺, you know.
Yeah,
Wait, is
Scaravo's
Burrow
lower than Yawler.
is Burrow one prio or two prio?
Oh, it's one prio.
Okay, then that makes sense. I was all I was just assuming that Burrow was two prio. If it is one, then it is fine. Then it should be going last. So Scarab does back out of here, and we have a Mashuk coming in.
Maybe
Virulent
this
Gust doesn't
Mushuk
do.
with the P-Jab and also maybe, I don't know, all the moves. What's the name to reduce the attack from the enemy? I forgot about this. Tenderness.
Well, let's be honest, that Mashuk took both of those attacks like a boss. And 𝗃𝗀𝗺 took more damage than Mashuk from two attacks combined, thanks to
Yeah,
the
Side Surge is
resistances
heavy.
that it has.
Not
This
only this,
clips.
but at the same time, like, the energy manip might be really good here.
Yeah.
So Talwin afraid of this. We see Swap and Toucan's the one to join. It really likes the opponents he's seeing. Crystal Spike's gonna land on 𝗧𝗵𝗺, but thanks to the burn status, it won't do that much damage as previously. But Waste Water gonna land on Toucan. It's not that great damage in the end. So we might see a little tempo back for Talwin now, thanks to Toucan joining now.
Yeah, Tilken definitely puts a lot of pressure on this board, and it clearly makes its point, to be honest. I'm not sure if Mix wants to stay in. If Mix is spread correctly, it can actually stay in and just be fine. But that Mushuk is definitely not looking healthy in here. It can swap out for Scarab. Scarab already has evasion on it, so it is definitely gonna dodge one attack for sure. The second one is definitely gonna hit it, but it should not be killing it for sure. And Mushuk does back out, and Scarab comes in, as I said. Evasion already there. Should be dodging a tornado if I'm not wrong. But 𝗂𝗀𝗺𝗁 is a really nice swap. Aquatic Whirlwind is up.
Yeah, NATO lands indeed, so Mix stays still, and here we see an Ender's Manip. Good damage on Toucan. Mix now is starting to run out of stamina. So can 𝗧𝗵𝗺𝗁 stays on the battlefield? It doesn't. It cannot tank a 𝗧𝗵𝗺 like a 𝗧𝗵𝗺 probably does more than 38% HP. No, for sure it does. So is 𝗧𝗵𝗺 leaving here? We might see
Mushuk.
𝗬𝗵𝗺 joining.
It's either
No,
Mushuk or 𝗬𝗵𝗺.
but like 𝗬𝗵𝗺, 𝗦𝘂𝗽 would kill that.
No, 𝗦𝘂𝗽 was just used, so it's gonna be Wind Burst.
Okay, win, but either way, like would be super effective damage there.
I mean, 𝗬𝗵𝗺 will be
Doesn't
in
want to
red if
save
it
𝗬𝗵𝗺.
comes in, because Aquatic Whirlwind does roughly around 48 to 53% to a 𝗬𝗵𝗺, and then Wind Burst on top of it is gonna be another 30% or something.
What
So
is
I
this
think,
percentage? Like, how precision? What precision is this?
I don't know, I'm just saying by, I guess, ladder experience, ladder.
Okay.
But max speed max special attack 𝗂𝗀𝗃 should do somewhere around 45 to 52%. But we will see, we will find out, he will see. Don't judge me, don't tag me. But here we go. Aquatic Whirlwind coming in. 100 down to, okay, 58. Maybe a bit up and down, okay, but still close.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's close. And here we see a Fire 𝗦𝘂𝗽 landing on 𝗬𝗵𝗺. Really good damage. Side Surge is used once again, trying to do as much damage as possible on this token, which is threatening the whole team. And whoa, this token stays still with 2 AGP left. 𝗦𝘂𝗽 is up.
Yep,
And
we
we
have
already
the
saw
tornado
that
up.
token can outspeed Mix also. Sorry, please go ahead.
Yeah, it does. I'm just wondering, I remember the days when 𝗬�00 was actually paying people to queue up. Because there was no one playing the ladder, and he was paying 10k for people to at least queue up for a fair match. But I guess that time is gone, but we might still be coming into that time again if we don't have a DK system added anytime soon. But back in here, this token living on 0.7 is really important because it has tornado up. It can swap out if required, come in later and use that tornado. Yeah, I meant a DK. Maybe I spelled it or pronounced it wrong. But that
Well, and
token
there's my
was
nip here.
worth the value if you ask me. Every single bit of it.
And Water Cannon doing really good damage on Mix in the end. So 𝗬𝗵𝗺 is the one going down. What can stop this 𝗬𝗃𝗃? 𝗬𝗃𝗃? So it's time for the bear to join the battlefield once again, but 𝗬𝗃 as well is here to threaten this 𝗬𝗃𝗃𝗃.
Well, I'm gonna make a picture frame of that sentence if I don't hear from you tomorrow. But back into this match, I believe this 𝗬𝗚𝗚 is still gonna face a bit of an issue because that mix is still sticking around. He's just going back and coming. The 𝗧𝗵𝗺𝗁 will be coming in. Does this Mushuk have tenderness? We are not confirmed yet. But Aquatic Whirlwind does come in on that 𝗧𝗵𝗺 most likely. And it is enough to get it down, which is a big kill for Talwin.
That's
As
true,
of
but at
right
the
now.
same time, 𝗂𝗃𝗃 wax here, and here we see a wastewater landing on that same 𝗂𝗃𝗃. Fri September is gonna land on 𝗬𝗃. Well, thanks to the barrier, it won't get that much damage, but it's still a really good damage there.
I think this match is gonna be close as well, but the Nox and Tulkin are gonna be the decided factors of this match, you know. Mix being alive and 𝗹𝗶𝗺 being alive is also a good thing, but Mix can kill the Kinu, Mix can kill the 𝗹𝗶𝗺, but Tulkin and Nox is where this is gonna get down to.
Yeah, like, can a double up on Yollar kill it?
I'm not
Like,
sure.
𝗬𝗃 needs to go down now, right?
Well, if 𝗬𝗃𝗃 is not down, then Tulkin is definitely down. We already saw Aquatic Whirlwind killing that Tulkin, so if somehow Invincible decides to spare that 𝗬𝗃𝗃 for this turn, then well, that might as well be the GG for him, because 𝗬𝗃𝗃 can just one-shot the Tulkin next turn itself. So I don't think
Yeah, like,
𝗬𝗃𝗃 being alive is an option he has.
yeah, he's forced to attack the 𝗬𝗃𝗃 spot at least with one attack.
Yeah, which means there is no double in on 𝗹𝗶𝗺.
So here we see a Farso.
So if
And
I
an
see
uppercut.
this correctly, Fiery Soul is 30% reduction, Burn is 30% reduction, and Comebacker is 30% increase. So I guess it was back to normal in terms of attacking.
Yep. So now Kinu joins the battlefield. We might see a sacrifice or a heal up.
This is very rough. Tulkin has to get a kill. But 𝗹𝗶𝗺 is still a problem, which is, you know what, like, it's very important for Tulkin to be alive to kill the 𝗧𝗃𝗺𝗃. But if Tulkin
Well, he
dies,
gonna
then
Nado now, right? He gonna Nado now on Yollar spot for sure, right?
most likely, yeah, he has to.
A- a-
Otherwise, he can fire tornado the Kinu, but
And waste water at the same time. So if this Yollar can survive this, and I'm not sure it can. Even
the thing is, if he does fire tornado and waste water, in that case, Kinu's sacrifice will go first, and 𝗹𝗺𝗺 will get all the buffs. He might
yeah, but
actually
like,
live, but
he's using the hand fan, so Nado would be used here.
you mean
Oh,
fire
never
tornado?
mind.
You meant the normal tornado, not the fire tornado.
Yeah, I meant the normal Nado. Yeah. Oh, it outspeed Mushuk. Okay. Avoiding some damage, and here we see an Hibernate, giving some HP back for this Yollar.
That is a lot of HP coming back.
It is indeed, but like stamina now is a key here for Tulkan. Like if Tulkan decides to go Nado now, he gonna OX. Man,
I think Mix takes the kill on Kino and Tulkin chills out a bit, or maybe just does a fire. I think Tulkin has to
oh, he
chill
can.
out a bit
Yes.
because
Tulkan
he
needs to
needs the
rest, right?
stamina for 𝗧𝗃𝗃 for sure, and no sacrifice comes in on the Asylum bike.
Ooh. Good turn for Talwin, it looks like. Crystal Spike's gonna land. It doesn't do, like, any damage. And Wind Burst also doesn't do that much damage. Talwin decided to just rest to get all the stamina back. Imagine if he did press one attack there. Like
This
a
is
Savage Suplex.
Yeah, he would have died from overexertion, or at least took a lot of damage if he did that. He was at 4% stamina, I think, or 5. But
Oh,
that would be
okay.
rough. That would be rough on him. But now he's on a strong spot where he is gonna smash through and through. And I think this mix is just looking at its demise right in front of him in the name of Asylum bike, which is ready to ride its opponents over. Okay, so Tilken, did it use tornado last turn or was it fire tornado? Because
It was Wind Burst. It was Wind Burst.
So it has tornado up for 𝗧𝗃𝗃𝗃 right now if it wants to, and it will do that. It's gonna be 𝗹𝗺𝗺 versus the world basically this match right now. If Mix
Yeah.
dies, I think 𝗹𝗺𝗺 takes this match away.
Savage Suplex lands on Toucan to guarantee the kill here.
He did
Tukan
not
did
even
go
bother
down.
with killing Mix. He just went for the Tulkin,
And
not
here we see a
risking.
slight surge. That's
Okay.
good damage.
So it came from 43 to 23, but here's the thing. Hibernate is up and online, which is going to heal it up again. And this is going to be a loop, I think. A bit of... Because one Psy Surge did 20% damage. Hibernate is going to give it back 40%. 𝗵𝗵𝗶 plus Psy Surge is going to be 35%, I think. So it's going to be a loop kind of thing right now. Depending on when 𝗬𝗶 decides to actually attack now. Because he can't do Psy Surge back to back. He has to do 𝗵𝗵𝗶 and Psy Surge one by one. We will see how much damage is 𝗵𝗵𝗶 so we can calculate rough damage. So 20 was what a Psy Surge did. But I think Talwin might get this match just with the numbers that we have so far. Talwin just has to... Okay, she spikes. Hold up. Okay, that is a Hibernate coming in. 52%.
But that was a lot of stamina usage. So we're gonna bring down to 32% now.
Yeah, it should be 31.
Yep.
Okay.
And now he has 7 suplex up.
Yeah, which is a problem. The thing is, he can just do the same again, just rest and not attack. Keep doing this until Mix is out of
I'm
stamina
not
and
sure.
then attack.
I'm not sure because Mix can kill in the following
Actually,
turn.
you're
So
right.
Mix, if it doesn't die now, it did die. Okay. Okay, GG. Close game, but GG. So look what this bear did for Talwin.